So I was driving home from a math conference in Harrisburg, just a mile from home, and a drunk driver hit me at 80 some miles an hour. And I was unconscious for some time. In fact, the first words I heard were, "This one is still alive." And they proceeded to try to cut me out of the wreckage. Honestly, I felt dread like I've never felt before or since. I could taste it. A man with a clerical collar knelt down. I was hanging upside down for quite a while, and I asked him, am I going to get out of here? Because it was clear from the workers around me, they didn't know I could understand what they're saying, that there's no way I was going to get out of this alive. And I asked him, and he said, sure, buddy, with a no written all over him. And so I commented that your face answered my question, and he left. Once I knew how bad this was, even just losing what I thought were both legs, I didn't want to put Sue through that. So dying was my preference. And in and out, I was talking with God, but just so calmly. But honestly, I don't remember anything I specifically said. It was just the comfort of God's right there with me. The only thing I remember was I did say, I didn't expect to see you this early in my life. I still can't believe the calmness of that. Talking to God, like he was sitting in the seat next to me, just talking. God can handle even the bad thoughts that go through my mind. I mean, God is so much bigger than any of this, so much bigger than anything I can begin to comprehend. I mean, when I tell you that I understand God, then I don't understand God. I'm convinced from everything that's happened in my life, he can handle absolutely anything. And my prayer is that I walk in that light. And at this point, I mean, I've had a phenomenal life. I mean, people have gone through worse than this. I've had a phenomenal life. And I wouldn't have missed it. We celebrated 59 years yesterday. So I wouldn't have missed it for the world, and she wouldn't have. And I think it's drawn us closer together. Given that experience, and you don't have to have this experience to do it, but given that experience, just an acute realization that God is in charge. And probably because of all that, when I am struggling, honestly, that's such a deep-seated sense that God is in control of it. It changes the way I pray, what I pray for. I don't pray for little things that tend to occupy our prayers. More than anything, I pray that he would be glorified, that he be glorified in the way I die, that he be glorified in everything I do.